What's going on, guys? We're live. This is Byron Scott, your real estate investor next door. And today we're going to be talking about how to wholesale real estate, a process where you get a homeowner under contract at a certain price and then you sell it to a buyer, whether it's cash buyer or someone that's getting financed at a higher price, and you take the difference. Um, and what we're going to talk about specifically in regards to wholesale is we're going to be talking about how to choose the right market, right? How do you choose the right market when you're wholesaling real estate? It's what we're going to deal with tonight. So as you come in, do like my guy Rich always does, drop a comment. Go ahead and drop a comment so I can shout you out, and let let the people know you up in here. So drop a comment. I'm going to give you a shout out, and we're going to jump into how to choose the right market. A lot of people have been reaching out. A lot of people asking this question. How do you choose the right market to get into when you're trying to get started wholesaling real estate? A lot of people are in, maybe you're in New York, maybe you're in LA, maybe you're in Miami, some of these places that's a little bit harder to find deals. But there are still deals out there, right? There's deals in New York, there's deals in LA, there's deals in Miami. You just got to find them, you know. But what is the ideal market, right? You can do this anywhere. This is a virtual thing. You don't have to do it where you are, especially, not the way that we discuss it here on this channel. So stay tuned. If you haven't already, go ahead and like the video. I'm pretty sure you're subscribed if you're up in here, but like the video. Let's get this thing rolling. I'm gonna jump right into it. So when it comes to choosing the market, the first thing I usually tell people is you gotta at least try your own backyard, just because you have the advantage of proximity. You have the advantage of not knowing your backyard better than other people, and knowing your backyard the most, right? If you try to go to somewhere else, you may have to learn that area, learn more. So not that it's impossible, but when you're first getting started, it's easier when you have something that's familiar to you. You know what I'm saying? If your market is familiar to you, it's going to make it easier to do deals because, you feel more comfortable usually in your own market. Shout out to Keithon, man, the godfather, the OG, for coming through. Shout out to Keithon. Shout out to, what's that? Cheerness, for coming through. I am Jones. Andrew, what's up, man? Jaden, what's going on, Jaden? Marco, what's going on? I am Jones. Andrew, what's up? Byron, my backyard is B More. Is it a good market in your opinion? I think Baltimore is a good market. I think Baltimore is a good market. And anytime you're in a densely populated area like that, what you want to do is you want to look toward the outskirts, right? Like I say that I wholesale in Atlanta, but in reality, I'm I wholesale everywhere but in Atlanta. Right? I don't know if I ever wholesale a property with an Atlanta address. I don't know if I ever did, right? So I say B more is a good market, but really what you want to find is the places that's right outside of the city, right? Right outside of the heavily populated area. Um, and that's a lot of times where you can get your deals. So I just pulled up the map, and this is Atlanta, right? I've never wholesaled a property in Atlanta, never in this area, right? I've wholesaled a property in Conyers, right? Right over here. I've wholesaled a property in Covington. I wholesaled a property in Lawrenceville. I've wholesaled a property in Woodstock. I've wholesaled a property in Agworth. I've wholesaled a property in Kennesaw. I've wholesaled a property in Marietta. I've wholesaled a property in Dallas. I've wholesaled a property in Douglasville, Villa Rica, Bremen, Carrollton, Noonan, Fayetteville. I've wholesaled a property in McDonough, Locust Grove, all around outside. I've done all around the outside of Atlanta, all around Winder, right? Chatham, even Athens, Gainesville, did a deal out there. It's like, dude, Canton, did all around the outside, right? So I would say the same thing would go for you if you're in a place like Baltimore. It's like there's places on the outside, and I I definitely say this to beginners. It's like there's just less competition. And, if I'm looking at this map, how many of y'all have ever heard of Winder, Georgia? Right? You probably never heard of Winder, Georgia, ever. Even the people that live in Georgia hadn't heard of Winder, Georgia. My mama just stepped in. Mom, you ever heard of Winder, Georgia? My mama been here for years and never heard of Winder, Georgia. That's why I'm saying go right outside of the heavy populated area. And in those areas, a lot of times you can find more deals right for the picking. Right? It's like those deals are just ready, A lot of times when you get deep inside of those cities, you gotta really, work to get those deals. It's harder for a beginner to close some of those deals. Not saying that you can't. I'm just saying you go on the outside and it's a lot easier, right? Shout out to Devin. What's going on, Devin? Walter in the building. What's going on, Walter? Samari in the building. What's going on, Samari? But yeah, man. So that's what I would advise you to do. Is to go right outside of the city. That's another key, right? Another key is if you know anything about Atlanta, you see this right here, and let me zoom in a little bit. Maybe you can see it a little bit better. Maybe. So you see this right here. This is an interstate, right? 20, right? We call it I-20, Interstate 20. It runs directly through the city, right? So what happens is you have these cities that's right along the interstate, right? They ride along 20, or you have cities that's right along 75, and whatever interstate that runs through your town or runs through your city, right? If that most of the places that I've wholesale properties are is somewhere where interstate is right by and running through. Usually, right? Why is that? Because a lot of times when people live close to the interstate, they're going to they're going to be moving, right? A lot of times people that live close to the interstates, they travel to work, right? Whether they're going into the city or whether they're going somewhere else to another area, they travel for work, they travel to go see people, they travel, right? And when they're traveling, a lot of times go to work, to go see people, they're like, man, I wish I lived closer to work. I wish I lived closer to my family or my friends. People want to live closer to the people that they want to be around. So what do? They move, right? There's a lot of transient people next to the interstate. So you're looking at choosing a market, look outside of the city, look at a town that's alongside the interstate. And I really like to target markets that have a population somewhere below 200,000 for the county, right? The county is shy of 200,000 in population, but larger than 100,000 in population, right? Those are my population. I'll pull up like the population of all the counties in Georgia, right? And let me do that. Oh, we got Low Key G in the building. Oh, we got Coach in the building. What's up, Coach? Um, but man, let me pull up this Georgia um counties by population, right? So this is another way that I go about finding out what market it is. And you can do whatever state you in, right? Whatever state you in. I know my guys in Baltimore, so you're in Maryland. One county in Maryland I know is good is Carroll County, Maryland. But anyways, so I want to go down below 200,000, right? Below 200,000. They get good when you get, well, look at that. First county below 200,000, man, you can wholesale all day in Paulding County. Dude, you can wholesale all day. Dude, I look below this and I've done a lot of deals in these counties. Paulding County, a great county to wholesale. Even this, a lot of people think this is Houston. Houston County is what we call it in Georgia. Good for wholesaling. This is the southern Georgia, right? And it's really those places that are closer to a city, but has less than 200,000 people. You know, it may be 30, 45 minutes away from the city, but it got less than 100, it got more than 100,000, less than 200,000, right? So those places, but Houston is good. Columbia is good. That's out near Augusta. Bibb County got deals there. Just did a deal there. Got more deals locked up there. Coweta County, great place to do deals. Douglas County, you can do deals there all day long, right? All day, right? Clark County, this is where Athens is, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. You could definitely do deals there. I've done multiple deals out in Clark County. Carroll County, a great place to do deals. This is where I got my second deal, right? Fayette County, great place to do deals. Newton County, great place to do deals. Bartow, I love doing deals in Bartow. Like, dude, Whitfield, great place. Like, all these are great places to do deals all the way down to this 100 mark, right? Even Floyd County is a great place to do deals, right? Barrow County is a great place to do deals. Rockdale County is a great place to do deals. Once you go below that, it gets a little tough. But so you want to be around that 200 down to that 100, right? And the places that's closer to the city that has those populations, they're even better, right? They're even better. What's going on, Low Key G? They're even better when you get closer to the city. If you're close to the city, any of these from 100 to 200, that's also close to the city. Ah, man, it's even better, right? It's even better. So, yeah, man, that's kind of how I look at it as well. Another thing that I look at, and this is a telltale sign as well, but sometimes, the market will dictate this, but I'm going to look up that particular county, right? Let's just go Douglas County, right? We're going to look at what is for sale. How many properties do they have ready available, for sale in Douglas County right now? So there's 698 properties for sale. Now, what I want is I want all these properties to be gone in 90 days, right? What does that tell me? That tells me people are looking to sell, right? There's 698 properties here. And then if they're gone in 90 days, it's telling me people are ready to buy, right? Because if I get somebody who's ready to sell, I need to know that the market has people that's ready to buy, right? Only makes sense. So how do I know that? How do I know why do I say 90 days? Because usually when you list a property, if it's still there more than 3 months, it usually means, ain't nobody really interested, right? Maybe it'll stay up there 60 days or a little bit longer than 60 days because you got to, you know, people got to show interest, got to go see the property, you know, do inspections, waiting on finance, all that stuff. That usually you can close something in 60 days. If it closes in 60 days, somebody jumped on it, right? Maybe it closed within 90 days. Maybe it took a little bit to get heated up. But if once it start going beyond 90, now it's like, and usually when you contact somebody looking to sell their property, they ain't trying to wait longer than 90 days to sell. You know what I'm saying? So what I do is I take this number, which I'm just gonna round it up to 700, right? I want 700 properties to sell in the next 90 days. How do I know what's gonna sell in the next 90 days? There's no way to know. But a good indicator is what happened in the last 90 days. Now, you do have to think about the quarter. The last 90 days was the holiday season. So you might not have quite as many, but it should be somewhere in the ballpark, right? So I'm gonna go what sold in the last 90 days. Should be somewhere in the ballpark of 700. Is nowhere in the ballpark of 700. So you could tell that the market must be slow, right? I want something. I don't want to be in a market that's this slow. You know it's slow, right? Not saying that you can't wholesale something here. What you do know is if you get something, you're gonna have to mark it down low, right? You're gonna have to mark it down low because usually to get a property sold, a lot of these people, unless they listed low originally, they probably had to reduce their price to get it sold, right? It's like this right here. These sat up there for a long time, or they probably had to reduce their price. You see, this sat here forever, right? And finally sold. This right here, 255. Let's see how long this sat. This is what you got to be ready for when you're in a market like this, the slow. You see there? They started with it higher and then it came down. This didn't sit terribly long, right? But it has to be some properties in here that sat and sat and sat, right? That's why properties are not selling. So that's what happened in the last 90 days. Let's see what happened in the last 30 days, right? Maybe the last 30 days will give us an indicator. So in the last 30 days, only 71 properties. That's not good. This is bad. Right? This is bad. So, you want to, this tells you the truth about markets, right? This tells you what's going on in these markets. For them to have 700 properties for sale and only 70 of them sold in the last 30 days, that's really bad. Right? That's really bad. That's really bad. The market, Douglas County is a good place to wholesale, but that's really bad. That's really bad. So let's look in Paulding County. Let's look over here. We'll just go around a little bit. If you got a county you want us to look at, just let me know. So they got 900 properties for sale. Goodness gracious alive. And then we're gonna go here and go to what happened in the last 90 days. They got 551. This is better than Douglas County, right? At least it's trying to be above halfway. And you can see right here, most of the sales is happening on this side of the county. The side is closest to the city. But let's see what happened in the last 30 days here. Let's see what happened. The market is slow, man. It's slow. But the best thing about it is what in wholesaling, you're finding the best deals. So you're going to be able to mark these properties down low, right? You're going to be able to mark these properties down low. Let's look at another county. Let's go to Borrow. Let's see what's happening in Borrow. So in Borrow, let's see what's for sale. Let's see what's for for sale and borrow right now. All the properties they got for sale. They got 471 properties for sale. 471. Let's see what sold in the last 90 days. Let's see what sold. 470 something. So this is, off, but it's a lot closer than the other ones. So when you're looking around your area that you're familiar with, you want to get in the county that's closest to getting rid of their properties in 90 days. Let's see what happened in the last 30 days. What happened in the last 30 days? 63 properties for sale in the last 30 days. Man, that is pretty bad. But like I said, it is the beginning of the year. A lot of people are not moving. In the spring, you get more people moving, but still, you can tell the market is slow. And like I said, you still can do deals. You have to understand that the market is slow, and you're gonna have to, lower the price on a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff is not gonna be flying off the market like that. Look at Baltimore County. I didn't even know Baltimore was a county. I thought Baltimore was a city. I'm guessing it's the city and the county. Mel Dre, what's going on, Mel Dre? TDB, what up, TDB? Let's go to Let's go to Baltimore County. Let's see, Baltimore County, Maryland. Let's see and let's see what is for sale. How many properties for? 611. 611 properties in Baltimore County are for sale. Let's see what sold. We're going to just say 600. Let's see what sold in the last 90 days. What has sold in the last, what has sold in the last 90 days? Man, this can't be right, dude. This can't be right. We got it. Yeah, it is. Last 90 days. The market must be super hot. You see that? The market must be stupid hot. People buying like crazy. Let's see what happened in the last 30 days. Okay. So in the last 30 days, maybe not so many, right? But that's still a lot, man. The last 30 days, there are that many. I mean, you multiply that by 3, and that's what, 750? 750? That means all these properties that's for sale. Let's make sure we got this right. All these properties, it was 600 or something. Maybe it's more properties that were for sale. No, all these properties that's for sale, they likely to be gone in 30 days. Likely to be gone. These properties likely to be gone in 30 days, dude. That's wow. Hey, it's jumping over there in B-more, baby. It's jumping. You gotta know that as long as you price it right, that thing gonna fly. As long as you price it right, that thing is gonna fly off the shelf. So, yeah, man, Baltimore seemed like a good place to do some wholesale deals, or just to do real estate in general. I need to get busy. Hey, you need to get busy, dudes. A lot of people getting busy around you, obviously. And that's the thing, man. The more real estate transactions that are happening in a particular area, you just need to get your hands on a few of those. You really just need to get your hands on a few of those. What happens if you get 2% of the market of properties that sold in a year? It's like, dude, you just need to get your hand on a piece of the market. Got to stay hydrated, man. But yeah, man. So Baltimore is a good place. I'm gonna look up Carroll County, Maryland. Carroll County. I don't know what Carroll County is in Maryland, but I just remember Carroll County, Maryland. Carroll County, Maryland. Oh, it's right next to Baltimore. So these people got uh let's say 200 properties for sale. Let's see what's sold here in the last 90 days. 200 properties. Look at that. 340. Carroll County is hot. And usually it's easier to do a deal in a place like Carroll County than Baltimore. Look at these wholesalable houses. Man, this house look like it could be wholesaled like a mug. Man, it look like some wholesalable houses. They just look like, man, you could have a wholesale frenzy up there in Carroll County. Man, this thing looking good up here in Carroll County. Woo, woo. All these houses look good. I'm just saying, they just look like livable houses. Man, nothing too crazy, nothing too high, nothing too low. They look like nice houses that need to, or can be wholesaled. You found this house in bad condition, flip this thing upside down. And a lot of times when you have a hot market, people try to, price stuff really high. Look, they try to get 385 for it. They end up having to take 345. People be trying to get too much for their stuff, man. It's crazy. So, but yeah, man. So that's exactly the factors and the things that we use when it comes to what market should we choose, right? When it comes to what market should we choose, those are the factors. Those are the things that we look at, and that's how we choose a market, man. Ultimately, it's more important. It's more important that you decide than what you decide, right? You really got to make a decision, and you really just got to go. You know what I'm saying? You got to make a decision, and you got to go. That's the biggest thing. Can't get too tied up in which way should I go? Should I do this? Should I do that? Da, 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 da. You need to just get going, right? You just gotta get going, right? So, that's the biggest thing, man. That is the biggest thing. Just get going, just get started. And when you get started, that's gonna set, start getting leads in, and you're gonna start being able to see, you know, it really, the market is really gonna help you. But at the end of the day, if you don't take no action, it ain't gonna matter. And if you take enough action, it ain't gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So the market, while picking the right market, is good and it's necessary. You know, if you pick the wrong market, you probably just got to work harder. You know what I'm saying? You just got to put in more work, right? Um, so man, that's exactly how we do it though, man. You follow those steps, you will be in the right market, right? This is the stuff that we, go over with our students that's in our school. And if you're not in the school, shame on you. Dude, if you're really serious about getting started in this business, you're not in our school, I don't know what you're doing. If you're on IG, you need to go click the link in my bio. Go ahead and join the school. It's free for 7 days to join the school. You can get in, get free training for free. You can get in all my resources for free. Up to date resources, up to date strategies. And man, if you stay with us for past the free trial, we give you free leads. We give you a mentor that's going to be responsible for your success. A mentor, free leads. We give you our cash buyers list, full of cash buyers in all kind of areas that we've wholesaled in. We also give you also get my master wholesaling course, right? The first deal guaranteed course that outlines everything you need to do. You get our ebook. Man, it's just loaded with stuff, man. It's like you get our calculator so you know exactly what to offer people. It's just crazy, dude. So, um, man, I don't see. I mean, our goal is to help 100 people get their first deal this year. That's our goal. So I really want, it's not about just getting into the school. No, we don't have to worry about proof of funds. We teach you we never tell the seller that we're the buyer. We are a service provider to a network of investors that we have, right? Our investors will provide you with a proof of funds. You know, we never tell them that we're the buyer, so we never have to provide a proof of funds, right? We do work with investors in the area, and that we want to make that investor show proof of funds just as much as they do. So that's kind of what we do, but we also list their property on the market, right? Which that strategy is nuts. You make way more money doing it that way. Stuff that's no deal turn into deals that way. You know, stuff that's no deals turn into deals, and this is what all the big timers are doing. These people are charging $10,000, $20,000 to get into their course or whatever for you to learn this stuff, right? I actually this dude is he lists properties and he's charging people $2,500 for his course about how you can list properties. So just saying, man. People don't understand the money you can make off this, the gravity of it, and we giving you free leads. Free leads. These are mainly probate leads, so they're interested in selling. They got a reason to sell their property. They've inherited a property from somebody that passed away. 70% of properties that are inherited sell within the first 2 years. And you have a list of people that's going to sell that property, right? All you got to do is call them, right? Obviously, we encourage you to get PPL leads where you pay for inbound leads, but we want to provide you with leads as long as you're with us so that you can consistently be talking to property owners so you can try to get a deal. Our goal is to help people do deals, nothing else. Not sit around and none of that other stuff. We need to help you do deals. That's what we're here for. So yeah, man. I try to tell y'all about that every time I can because I think it's something that can really help. We've helped a lot of people. We plan on helping a lot more people. But man, dude, if you don't want to get into that, then it's like, dude, you really don't want to do this, dude. I don't know. I know one thing. I sat around for 8 years doing nothing, taking no action. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of people that I watched, listened to tons of people talk about how they were doing deals, how they did deals. This is how you do it. And you know what I did? I tried to go do it on my own. I tried to do it for free. It did not work, right? 8 years of doing it free didn't work. So I thought, what if I'm wrong? What if I actually need to do what they say? If I actually need to pay for this, that, and that, then what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to pick up a job at Papa John's. And that's what I did. I picked up a job at Papa John's to make extra money to spend on starting this business, right? Papa John's money funded this startup, right? It was Papa John's money. If you think you ain't got $97 that's your problem. Right? You need to go get it. Right? You need to go get it so you can get started. You need to go get it so you can get started. That's what you need to do, right? You need to go get it so you can get started. So that's what I tell people, man. You just gotta be willing to go out here and start taking action. Because it wasn't until I took action that a lot of stuff changed for me, right? So you got to be willing to do it, and you just got to go out there and just do it. You know, nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. Uh, nobody's gonna be there to cheer you on, probably, or say, you're doing a great job, and they're not gonna understand why you doing this and why you doing that. But at the end of the day, you gotta do this for you, right? You got to do this for you, man. You know, that's the only way to do it is to do it for you. And that's what you got to do. Anything else, man, these other people, you waiting on other people to support you, to believe in you. You waiting on other people for your. I learned you can't wait on anybody else for your success. You just can't, man. You can't wait on anybody else for your success. That's just how it works, man. You cannot wait on anybody else for your success. If you waiting on somebody else for your success, you in trouble, right? You're in trouble, and it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. If you're waiting on somebody else for your success, it's never going to happen, right? It's just never gonna happen. So, um, let me see. Got my people on here live. I'm about to drop 1,587 ounce fans this week. Got to get a deal ASAP. Low key G, are you inside of my school? Are you inside? Tell me, please, that you're in the school. Because if I'm you, man, I don't know if are you already doing this? Have you done this before? Well, where are you at? Because, dude, if you're gonna spend that much money on leads, oh, okay. Dude, get with the person, your mentor. Get with your mentor and let them know what you about to do. And keep them in the loop on your leads. And let them help you with the leads, right? You basically got somebody that's right there with you. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure your money go as far as it can go. And you got an experienced person right there that's able to look at your leads, help you with your leads. Hey, check this lead out. Hey, can you help me call this lead? You know what I'm saying? And you ain't even gotta pay them because you in the school. You know what I'm saying? So take advantage of your connection with somebody that's experienced. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you do that. Make sure you explain to them what you're doing and move forward with what you're doing now. Not telling you to let them stop you for taking action, but what I'm saying is let them help you. Lean on them. Use them. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to reach out, man. Don't be afraid. So I'm at my second job right now, so so I can save for my LLC and getting moving. I'm tired of the rat race. I want my time back. Hey, dude, that's the biggest blessing ever, dude. Like, I'll wake up tomorrow, get my kids to school, come back home. I get to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what now, maybe I got to answer the phone, pick up the phone, talk to my team, maybe talk to somebody, talk to somebody on my team, whatever. But other than that, I'm doing what I want to do. I hang out with my kids when I want to hang out with my kids. I go to my kids' school and eat lunch with them if I want to. I go to their events whenever I want to. I go outside and just walk around whenever I want to. If I feel like whatever I feel like, I got the time, and that's the beautiful thing, man. That's one thing that I got that you know that's special, man. You know what I'm saying? So getting that time back is huge. So low key G says, yeah, I'm in the school, will do. Rich was helping me out with the last lead I got, no doubt, man. Hey, I already know Rich would be, all over the game, man, all over it. So 345 kid, man, I messed up tonight, man. I left my people on YouTube out. And I was just doing it live on IG and Facebook. So said I was just watching the recording from yesterday. This Reggie, what's up, Reg? Uh, I got to be assigned to one. BT Dub Lando, man. If you're on the free trial, then you won't be assigned to anybody yet. Once you get off the free trial, then you'll be assigned to somebody and you'll have access to everything inside of the school, right? You know what I'm saying? Because there's people that'll show up to the school, but they don't stay in the school. We want to make sure that people are going to stay before we waste the mentor's time. And it's all these people rotating in and out, and this person ain't staying. I thought this person was here. That way we got, before they waste time and spend time with you, they need to know that you in. You know what I'm saying? Know that you committed to get it done. So that's the thing, man. I don't want to waste daytime with people that's coming and going. It's cool, that you come and go. You need to, but far as the mentors, their time is valuable. They got their own stuff going. They got this, that, and we just can't be spending way too much of their time with people that ain't in. But then that's a disadvantage to the people who actually are in the school. You know what I'm saying? That's taking time away from them. You see? So that's kind of what the idea behind it is, though, man. Hey, appreciate it, man. Nice t-shirt. Hey, man, Caretha got me this shot. Caretha, man, she made this shirt. She sent it over to me. When you got big time friends, they just do big time stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They do big time stuff. So, what's up, man? Brandon, what's going on, man? Brandon in the house. What's up, man? It's about to end. I'm ready to pay. Hey, let's go, man. Let's go. Yeah, I think when you sign up, you had an option of taking 7 days or not. And I think you probably can end the 7 days whenever you want to. I think so. I'm not sure, but I think you can end the 7 days when, I think it's an option to end the 7-day free trial. I'm locked, big dog. That's a done deal. I feel you, man. Hey, trust me, man. We definitely want to help you get to your first deal or your next deal. That's what we're here for, man. Like I said, our goal is to help 100 people this year get their first deal or their next deal. So that's what we're doing, man. We actually got somebody that's supposed to close on Thursday that we helping them get their deal. So that's good. Should be deal number. No, this is gonna be deal number one. This might be deal number two. Because we helped, I think, did they close in December or January? I don't know. We have to look back. Maybe they closed in December. Maybe they closed in January. This might be deal number two that we helped somebody close. It might be deal number two. I have to look back. But yeah, man. Yep. But shoot, man, we've been on this thing for a minute. It's getting late. My bad to my people on YouTube. I messed around and put the wrong. I posted it on the wrong channel. But man, y'all like the video, man. Go back and check out this video. Got some good information about how to choose the right market, right? So go back and check it out. Check out the good information on how you can choose the right market to get started wholesaling real estate. And if you're not in the school, shame on you. Shame on you, man. Like, dude, go join the school. My guy Cordero is doing a training for everybody in the school on Thursday. You could join the school for free. You have 7 days, so you're gonna catch my guy Cordero training. Monday, you're gonna catch how to list properties on the MLS and sell properties on the MLS training. Um, and there's all kind of resources and stuff inside the school. Like I said, if you stay with us, you're gonna get a mentor. You're gonna get free leads, and you know you're gonna get the course. You're gonna get all the stuff inside the school. So go ahead and go to the school, lock in, be one of the 100 people that we gonna help. Go ahead and get a deal. And right now it's $97 as we keep getting people deals. It's like, dude, people gonna be cashing thousands of dollar checks, and the price gonna go up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, hey, we can't keep handing out these checks. You know, so the price gonna go up. So go ahead and get in right now. Go ahead and get you a mentor. You get you a mentor. You get you free leads. You're not gonna find anywhere else where you're gonna get a mentor and free leads, a course, training, all for $97 a month. You're not gonna find nowhere else. It's just nowhere out there. That place doesn't exist. So if you really want to get started, you might well go ahead and jump in and let's get this thing going. You know what I'm saying? So um how do I sign up for the school? If you're on IG, click the link in my bio. Click the link in my bio, and then the first thing up there is talking about how to join the school. If you're on YouTube, look in the description. It has in the description, join my school, da 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 da. It has the link there. So go ahead and go to the link. Go ahead and join the school. Like I said, it's 7-day free trials. You're gonna be able to go through the trainings, and you're gonna see the value, right? You're gonna be able to see the resources on the page. You're gonna see the value, and you ain't even got the free leads yet. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't even got the mentor yet. Just like, dude. So I'm just saying, man, and it's free. Jump on in, see what it's talking about. You know, I'm telling you right now, this wholesale real estate game can change your whole life. I went from living in the basement to living in a $1 million house. I went from having ceilings that was 7 feet tall to having ceilings that was 12 feet tall. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So I'll just tell you, man, go ahead and jump in, get in with us, be one of the 100, and let's get this thing done, man. But shoot, man, we've been on this thing for 50 minutes. I appreciate y'all for coming through for sure. Let me shout out everybody. BTD Lando, what's going on, man? Appreciate you for coming through. Brandon, I appreciate you coming. Brandon, I don't see you in the school, man. Appreciate you coming through, though, man. You've been coming through. Go and jump in that school. Let us work together, man. 345 Kid, appreciate you for coming through, man. All my people on IG, man. I am Jones Andrew. What's going on? He says, I'm gonna join the school. It's time to take action. Hey, it's free, man. If you really about that action, go and jump in. Ain't nothing holding you back. It's like, you ain't gotta have a penny. It's like, you can go ahead and get started for free, dude. Was it cheerness? How do I sign up? I hope you already signed up. Used to this. Appreciate you coming through. Loki G, appreciate you coming through. Let's see who else came through. Mel Dre, what's up, Mel Dre? Appreciate you coming through. TDB, appreciate you coming through, man. Coach came through. My mama, man, mama came through the live. I appreciate you, mama. Mama be working for me. Whew, she be getting stuff done for me, y'all. Hey, I appreciate you, mom. Samari, appreciate you coming through. Walter, Devin, appreciate y'all. Marco, Appreciate you for coming through. And of course, my OG, big dog, Godfather, Keithon. Appreciate you for coming through, man. But shoot, man. Until next time, man. Appreciate y'all. Peace out.